Good morning, ducks!
Well, that just woke me up. I looked up and the coyote was cutting through the yard again. I guess he came in and ate a liver in the dark. Unfortunately, Doug, if he wouldn't have barked, I could have done something about it. He's a little bit hyped right now, guys. Oh, Dougie's, it's Sunday morning. Okay, guys, I don't believe this. Well, by the way, good morning and welcome to the Doug Adventure for March, whatever. Doug, I was laying here. I got Doug calmed down, give him a little bit of a cuddle. All of a sudden, he lifts his head up and starts doing the growl again. Another one's coming across the lake. So we just had one go into the bush that direction, which Doug, I don't know how he knew we were dead asleep and he wakes up. But right now, there's one coming down the creek. So I'm going to get ready here because I have a hunch he's coming into the yard to eat the liver. And I've got the rifle, the right rifle. And wouldn't you know it, I have the wrong rifle now. I don't believe this. Look at that. Damn, man, oh man, I can't win today. I can't win with these guys anyways. I've got to get both of those. Unbelievable. I don't believe this. I thought for sure when Doug started barking the second time that it was coming down the creek, but it wasn't. Oh man, wrong rifle. Damn it. Now they're too far away. I can't win. I'm too asleep to be doing a shot like that. Up close would be a different story with the red dot, but they keep looking back. They must have came in and ate that liver. Well, we'll just keep bringing them in, and hopefully I'll get a shot. I just can't believe Doug woke me up, man. It was like 5 after 6. I don't know how he knew. Like from a dead sleep, the dog wakes up and knows that it's in the yard. Amazing, actually. Quite amazing, actually. Considering he's such a snuggle bunny in bed. Doug. They're gone, Dougie. Poor dog. I know that irritates the crap out of you, doesn't it? He's going around window to window, sitting looking out because he knows that something was here. Well, we saw it. I can't believe it. That dog, we were fast asleep, like dead to the world. Wake up to this dog barking, and I'm like, how do you know that it's out there? And then I saw it run across into the bush in the exact spot we saw it when Doug saw it that night that we went outside. I thought it was only one. Turns out it was two because I tried to get Doug to cuddle, go back to sleep because it was just far too early to get up on a Sunday morning. And he, I don't know how he knew the one on the lake. He lifts his head up and starts going nuts again on the one on the lake. The dog is definitely, absolutely, now I will never doubt him. Never doubt him again, man. To know those guys were here. I can't believe it. He was in the house. Like I did have the window cracked open about about an inch, but amazing senses, just amazing. I can't believe the dog. I'm blown away this morning, guys, actually. Doug, you've been one lazy dog today, but then again, you had me up really early. Hello, everybody, and I think it's March. What is today? The 5th or the 6th? It's the 6th. It's the 6th of March. Unbelievably nice right now. It's plus 9. Anyways, I'm way behind. It's like 1:30. I got the edit done. It was actually took longer than I thought. I shot a lot of footage. I didn't realize with that Coyote miss shot I had how much footage I shot that day. Plus, I've been waiting inside hoping they would show up, but I think they've got an idea now that I'm out here and about during the day, so they're hiding. But I have an idea, and I'm going to try my best. I'm thinking I need to get up like about 4 a.m. and go down at the lake and wait, because I know where they're coming from. They're coming down from the other end of the lake. And I think if I waited at the opening where the dog is, if I wait back in the bush, they're going to walk right by me. That's what my gut's telling me after watching them leave this morning, and they always leave down the same way, heading back down the lake. And I think if I threw some liver down, you know, about 4 a.m., put some liver out, and then go down there and just wait, I think they'll come. They're not coming during the day because I've shot at them now 3 times. I've done shooting and I haven't got them, but 2 of them this morning. So, but that just confirms I've got to be really careful with Doug, because you know, like yesterday he took off and went right across the lake on me. If he got into a tangle with 2 coyotes, especially those 2, they're big coyotes. They're not little guys. Well, I'm gonna clean the barn, gonna clean the shed. Basically get ready for the ducks here for some nice weather. We've got like unbelievably nice weather. But I want to get the barn dried out because it's pretty wet right now. They're not going to be going inside much. Actually, this whole week, guys, the temperature is actually going to be in the teens. That's how warm it is. Unfortunately, ducks, you cannot come out. Okay, I'm gonna do egg recon and start cleaning and getting ready here and doing all my chores, and I'm really burnt out too. I might have to take some time off, Tom. I hope you don't mind, because Doug waking me up this morning. I was up late last night, guys, and Doug waking me up this morning, I wasn't ready for that. I'm still blown away that Doug knew that they were out there, because he was dead to the world sleeping on the bed. I don't know how he knew. And the window was only cracked open, like not even a half an inch. Like I'm in shock how that dog knew. And then I got him back in bed, and I actually cuddled him to calm him down because I wanted to go back to sleep so bad. Next thing I know, he had his head up and he's, you know, all freaked out about the on the lake. And I'm like, okay, how can the dog know, laying in bed, he was actually under the covers with me, and I was cuddling him. How could he know that a coyote was coming in off the lake? Like, I will never doubt that dog again. Never, guys. Never. I'm telling you, I got a whole new respect for him this morning. When Doug loses it, something's here. Absolutely. Because how would he know that the coyote was on the lake and he's in bed underneath the covers with me with his head on the pillow? I don't know how he knew it, but he knew because he put his head up. Gotta get rid of stuff here. He put his head up, looked, I looked up, and sure enough, there was the coyote coming down the lake heading towards the creek. I thought for sure it was coming to the property, but he had come into the creek, and the one that took off went that way. Sorry guys, I'm pointing off the camera here for you, but he went right through there on that trail, exactly the same spot we spotted him the night before, but he cut this time, he went back there. So I guess he went back into the bush, and then came back up the creek and met the one that was on the lake. But I just can't believe it. Doug knew that the one on the lake was there. Like he lifted his head off the pillow and lost his marbles about the one coming down the lake. And then I sat up in bed and I looked and I saw it. How did you know that, dog? Crazy, man. It's just crazy. All right, I need my work started here, guys. My day's so screwed up. I haven't even done egg recon, guys. Oh, everything's going to get real wet here soon. Oh, this is really wet, actually. It's getting done right now. And believe me, I was in the house and I was like, oh, I could have a nap so easy because Doug getting me up this morning. I was not ready to be up. I thought for sure I was going to get to sleep in today. But no. But I did get a real eye-opener on what's going on here. And I'm thinking that if I'm waiting for him at the lake at the edge of the bush, I was even contemplating taking the shovel down and digging a hole in the bulrushes and waiting with the shotgun. Because with the shotgun, there's a really, really good chance I could smoke 2. Okay, that's ridiculous. 6. There's got to be some outside in the snow. Let's go outside. Yeah, shotgun. Close range. Especially if they were standing beside each other. We'll see. I'm going to go down there after I get all my work done here today and take a look if there's a place that I can dig a hole in the bulrushes and hide. Because I'll set my alarm for 4 a.m. and then go down there. Alright. Because I figure if I get up at 4, throw a bunch of liver down here just so there's a smell in the yard. Because I've got some thought in the house that maybe I can get them. It'd be awesome to do a double tap. Because this morning, you know, when the 2 of them were standing side by side, I thought, man, you know, at 125, 150 feet, those 2 side by side with double O buck, it would be a double kill shot. It'd be one shot, you'd hit 2 of them, and then you just have to, you know, pump another round in, and then it'll do a quick reload. Yeah, there's no eggs in here. What an absolute gorgeous day. I'm so glad I didn't cheat and go and have a nap. But I gotta get this barn cleaned up. It's just so wet in there. And then I gotta clean the shed out, which means I gotta put all the ducks in the barn and then kick the geese out of the shed so I can clean it. Alright, I gotta get to work here. They want to come out really bad. Sorry, you can't. Great minds think alike, guys. Pretty bad comparing myself to a dog. But I just put the egg bucket on the front deck, and I thought, I'm going to check the liver and see what the situation is. And I look up, and Dougie's over here. So let's see if all the liver's gone. Because Doug won't eat raw duck. He won't touch the liver unless I cook it. So it should still be here. That's if the coyote hasn't eaten it. Yes, Doug. We had visitors. 2 of them. No, the liver's still here, guys. That's bizarre. Look at that. The coyotes didn't even touch the liver. They must have not been in this area this morning. Yep, look at it. Well, that's just crazy. I thought for sure they would be down chowing down on that. Duck's having a snow bath. I'm shocked. That doesn't make any sense. Doug, come. Come on. Doug. Doug, come now. Doug, come. Come here. Come on, Doug. Don't make me go out there. You don't want me chasing you. You know what happens. I'll drag you back. I'm still in shock though, guys, that the liver is still there.
But I'll never doubt you again, Doug. Next time you freak out, I know. Well, the activity level is through the roof here, guys. It's like a playground zone, the amount of running around they're doing. Hi, little ducky. Oh yes, I've got to do a shout out here to a little girl. Her name is Angel, and she's from West Virginia, and she's 6 years old, and she's a duckaholic. She's addicted to the duck adventure. Her mother messaged me on Facebook and said that she doesn't watch cartoons or girly shows. She wants to go on YouTube all the time and watch the duck adventure. So we've got a little 6-year-old girl from West Virginia, Angel, that's a duckaholic. So welcome to the club. Just look at them going. These ducks are having too much fun. It's going to be a good week, guys. 13 degrees one day this week. Spring is here. Spring is here, and Matt's got a job to do. I got to take care of 2 coyotes. Doug's not liking it, but I'm worried because 2 of them, if Doug takes off out of my sight and gets into a fight with 2 of them, that's not a good situation. Especially they're big coyotes. They're not small ones, like 2 45-pound coyotes. And Doug, not a fair fight. He might end up becoming Coyote Burger. And that would, I'd be freaking devastated. So I've got to get them. All right, got to clean the hospital out. Doug's back on the coyote trail. He's gone down the lake and he refuses to listen. Oh, Doug, I got work to do. Doug, come on. Don't make me chase you. Come on, Doug. You can't be out here by yourself. Come on. This is really driving Doug nuts. It's far too dangerous though, too. Come on. Back to the house. Let's go. He knows he's in trouble when I have to come get him. Normally, guys, I grab him and drag him back, but I got the gun in my hand. I gotta get my work done. I gotta go set up that place to hide so that I can. I think tomorrow morning they'll be back. The fact that they're pretty well like clockwork right now, coming in here. Well, I wouldn't say clockwork. They're consistent daily visitors, and I think the fact that they've been shot at during daylight hours are coming in early now. I just got to get out of bed really early and wait for them. I just took some practice shots to make sure I'm still hitting in the same spot, and I'm hitting. Lots of fresh wounds on the chunk of metal. Looks like, yeah, I hit every single time. Punched a whole whack of holes in her. So the gun is still shooting. I haven't hit the, accidentally hit the scope. I just want to make sure if I'm going to be sitting down here waiting. So I hit it, that size of a target, and I grouped all my shots in this area right here, and I was standing at the top corner of the pen. So if I'm hiding in the bush, that gives me a pretty good distance out into the lake to get them. Tomorrow morning. That's the plan. All right, I'm gonna get back to work. Doug, come. Come on. Come on, Doug. You're a bad dog. I know it's coyotes, but you can't be chasing 2 of them. Come on. Come on, coyote dog. With your ESP senses. No idea how you knew that this morning. Alright, stripper, time to clean the hospital out. Or hospitals, get rid of that one completely. and get her cleaned up. I'm going to just put her out in the back deck so she can have some fresh air. Okay, little stripper is actually really fast at walking, guys. Now, it's definitely a peg leg, but she had just scampered across the deck like no tomorrow. Come on, walk for me, Doc. I got the camera going. Of course you're not going to walk, are you? Trust me, guys, she walks way better. There, she'll walk for Doug. Look her go. She's got that pig leg limp. No, you're not going in the house. You'll poop all over the back room. Come on, girl. Stay out here. I'm going to clean the hospital. Get some sun. Get some vitamin D. Okay, she's going back in the house. Out, duck. What do you think you are, a house duck? Okay, between Doug and this duck, I'm not getting much work done. I'm going to close the door. Pig leg duck. Alright, gotta clean this up. Well, guys, Goose has got to go. That one right there. Just tried to drown a poor little duck. So you are a bad one. Pink band. Well, you'll be going in the shack today. You can't be with the ducks. Oh, look who's waiting to go back into the house. Stripper, what are you doing? Oh, you're walking so much better. But you can't go with the flock because if a male got a hold of you, you'd be crippled again. You need some serious swimming. Get your hip muscles strengthened up so you can have another summer here. I don't know if you can see in the video, guys, the length of her center claw. It's unbelievable. Alright, I get back to work here. I'm goofing off way too much. This little duck wants to go with her friends so bad. Sorry, little duck. If the male's got a hold of you, you would be back to where we were last November. Play in the water. I gotta go back to work. I gotta catch that goose. He just beat up another duck. It's crows, Doug. Oh, Doug. So I'm walking with the net behind my back, but the ducks have already seen me. And they're moving away. But that goose, I just caught him. And he's got to go be with his other nasty gander friends. No, don't go in there. Oh. Alright, I gotta do this later. Oh, look at that. See, they all move, eh, when they see the net. Alright, I'll put the net there. Oh, you're too smart for your own good. This is the little duck that the gander was beating on. Look how wet it is. And it's got some sort of irritation to its skin by its head where the gander was hanging on to. Had it in the tub jam, which I already showed you that, a jam underneath the water. And then I came into the barn, had a jam, so I haven't got the net. Gander went outside. And, well, it's eluded me so far, but I'm going to catch him. But he's picking on that little duck. I hate when they pick on little ducks. And I've been thinking, guys, I got to get my head together here how I'm going to ambush these coyotes. I got thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a feeding station on the ice tomorrow. I might even do it tonight so that they eat where I want to shoot them, because if I can get the two of them to stand side by side and I can get, about 120 feet range, I can hit them with a shotgun. I can hit two with one shot. or very close to, you know, 2 shots, because the shotgun is pretty, you can pull the trigger pretty quick with that thing. It's faster than the rifle for popping off 2 rounds. But if I can get them to be eaten side by side, I was thinking, man, you know, like I might have to throw some duck liver down in one spot right at the end of the trail at the dock, dig a hole in the bulrushes so that I can hide and feed them. And then, because I can't ambush them on the property, they know I'm here. I got looking at, there's another spot I can hide here, but the problem is, as soon as they come onto the property, they're too calm, or they're too paranoid, I should say. But out in the lake, which we've already seen, you know, I can yell and they don't even move. So if I put some food right on the ice, they're going to be really cash. They're going to think they're safe. And then I'm going to smoke them with some double buck. Because if I can get 100, you know, 125 foot range, 150 feet tops with double buckshot, well, I know for a fact that if they're standing side by side, the first shots, the pellets, they're going to get hit with pellets. Guaranteed. Which means they're going to be gimped. Second shot's going to really slow them down. Do a quick reload and pump them full of rounds again. I might be able to smoke 2 at once, but I've got to feed them. I'm going to feed them tonight at the end of the dock. Get them used to there. I'm going to dig a hole. I don't know if I'm going to get the hole dug today. If not today, I'll get the hole dug tomorrow. And I'll just get them so they're used, because they're out in the lake. They're quite, well, they're confident, very confident on the lake that nothing's going to happen to them, as we've seen. Like, I was shocked, yelling, and you know, they just look back at you. But if I was hiding in the bulrushes out there, you know, go out like 4:30 in the morning, put my skidoo suit on so that I can just lay in the snow and wait in the bulrushes, because right now there's like 4 feet of snow in the bulrushes. Even with this meltdown we have, I can dig a hole. It'll still be a good 3-foot crater in the snow. Good place for me to hide. Lay there with the lay there in my skidoo suit. And I'm with the shotgun, and actually measure off the distance so I know exactly the spread with the shotgun. And then when they're standing side by side, munching down on their free meal, bang, 2 at once. Because like this morning when I saw them both standing side by side, that is the ultimate shot with a shotgun at 150 feet. It's like 2 birds with 1 stone. So that's the plan, guys. So I'm going to feed them tonight, absolutely for sure, so that they get used to it. And even this week, you know, I've got the cull with the geese. Even if I don't get them right away, I'll feed them the goose guts, and I'll just bait them, because this week we're going to still have ice in the lake. So I've got a whole week of you know, feeding them and getting them comfortable out in the lake. I'm not going to bother trying to ambush them on the property. They know what's going on. That's why they haven't been here today. That's why they were here this morning really early, is because I've been shooting at them during the day. Oh, it'd be sweet to smoke 2 at once. Would solve my problem instantly. I'd be like, there'd be no baby coyotes here this year. And the thing is that it would take a while before another pair of coyotes moved into the area. Would seriously slow down the predator situation this year. Okay, my sleigh's getting too full here. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm getting excited about my plan. It's a hell of a good plan, actually. I know out in the lake, they're confident. Okay, I got a slight problem. I can't get out of here. Plus, honestly, guys, I'm so tired. I couldn't muster the energy up to go and dig a hole today. Tomorrow, though, is another day. But I can feed them tonight. Poor Dougie. He's going nuts. Tons of crows. All right, I gotta pull it up into that snow. Here we go. Oh, oh, stuck. Oh. I'm really liking this plan on baiting them. If I can get them standing side by side, oh. Okay, look at the ducks. Oh, sneaking out. There's the crow. Doug's losing over that. And I really don't like the idea of 2 coyotes, because Doug is so hell-bent on a confrontation that he will not listen to me. Like absolutely no response whatsoever. His instincts just take over and he wants to take them on. He's got no fear. And that's not good, because 2 45-pound coyotes, you know, Doug might be 137 pounds, but 2 45-pound coyotes, they could tear Doug to shreds. They could really cause a lot of problems. Like to the point that Doug, all I hear is him screaming in the bush and he wouldn't come back. So I've got to get these 2. Gotta. I really like the idea of baiting them though, and get them so that they're eating on the lake. Because after what I saw on the lake, guys, I keep saying it, but they have so much confidence out in that ice. Because like this morning, you know, they were out there playing. You know, I watched them frolicking around after I turned the camera off, and I was like, they think they own the lake. They got no fear of the lake whatsoever. But they get really paranoid when they come onto the property. Doug's in the garage. He's a bad dog. Would not listen, would not come back. I actually had to go into the bush and get him and drag him back to the property. He is, I think it's shot collar time. He's absolutely just, he's losing it. All the smells, I guess all the critters waking up with this warm weather. Doug is like he's gone nuts actually. He made me very mad, guys. Like absolutely would not listen. I didn't appreciate having to run, like I bet you I had to go like 500 feet into the bush, and he just ignored me. I was screaming my lungs, my throat's sore. Just totally blanked out, and nose to the ground. He's on a mission. The dog is like, it's not the same dog as last spring. He wasn't this aggressive last year to smells and things in the property. He's down. He's almost dangerous. That's how aggressive he's getting. Oh man, I'm out of breath from dragging him back. But he's in the garage. And he knows he's in trouble. If you're wondering what I'm doing, guys, what I do is I always cut the ends off the baler twine. Oh, my knife's getting really dull here. Before I put them away, because nothing worse than when you're going to need a bunch of baler twine is to have a whole bunch of knots in the way when you want to go use them. This way it's nice clean lengths, and I just do like that so they don't get tangled, and I throw them in that bag, and I got a whole bag full of pieces. And believe me, you go through the stuff, it's amazing. Look at the little busybodies. Yes, ducks, clean straw. Look at the crew that just came in. Fresh straw, I know, duckies, you love it. And this is why I like doing it, guys, because the ducks let you know that they like it. Sort of like a big thank you. Look at this crew outside waiting. They're all outside the door. There's got to be like 30 ducks out there waiting to come in. Fresh straw. It's like a drug to them. Gotcha! Ha-ha! Mr. Goose. I deked them out. I pretended I was walking over to the bathtub, and then I grabbed the net because the ducks are onto my game here. All right, Mr. Bad Goose. You want to beat up ducks? Oh, listen to them hissing. Ah, get in there. Just listen to them hiss. Oh, they're mean geese. Okay, so I got to put the ducks in the barn, let these guys out so I can clean this building out. All right, it's time to put everybody in the barn so I can clean the building out. And the reason I'm cleaning the building out, guys, is because I don't know what this week's going to be like as far as getting rid of those ganders, because this week I'm totally, this is Coyote week. If the culling of those ganders is put off because I spent the whole week hunting, I don't really want them living in dirty conditions inside there. You know, they might be mean, but I still got to be nice to them. Well, more respect. I don't want them living in nasty conditions. Their last week of their life, at least have a little respect for them. Okay, now I can let these other guys out. Oh, it's going to be a real trick getting them back in too. I know they're not going to cooperate. But I've got to clean this building up because when I opened the door to put that one goose in, it actually didn't have a nice smell. It smelled bad. Yeah, I'm going to, oh, it's nasty in here. We're going to clean it right up for you there. I don't even know what to call yous anymore. You're just mean, all of yous. Well, except the Muscovies. But they're iffy too with the little ducks. I guess this is what happens when you start mixing all kinds of animals together. Crap happens. Alright, come on, get outside. Oh yeah, it definitely has a bad smell in here. It stinks. Alright, let me get this cleaning happening. I'm so glad I'm doing this. It's disgusting. Combination of water and just their urine. So, and like I said, guys, I don't know what's going to happen this week because this is, I guess this is officially Coyote week because I've got to get it done with this meltdown. I've got a 10-day window of opportunity here to do this, and it has to get done. So that's what I got to focus on. Well, all the ganders are cleaning themselves. They've taken turns in the bathtubs. As you can see, they're playing in the puddles. But the Muscovies, not a chance. They're just going to stay dirty. You know, the bathtub, I don't think anybody's in the bathtub right now, so I don't know why that goose is doing that in the puddle. Yeah, the bathtub's empty. Well, I guess the dirty puddle is better. Alright, well, let's get water and see what the dog is doing that doesn't listen. Oh, he's upstairs sleeping. Dog? He was fast asleep. I can hear him walking across the floor. Oh, look at the little sneak. He knows he's in trouble. You didn't come down too quick from upstairs, did you? You were a bad dog, Dougie. Making me drag you back. You gotta listen, man. You're gonna get yourself into trouble. Big trouble. It's for your own good that I'm mean to you like that. And I'm not gonna lie, it's also for me. Because if anything happened to him, oh, I don't even want to think about that. It would just suck. It would suck if I had to rescue him in the bush and carry him out. But what would even suck worse is if I didn't know what happened to him and he just disappeared. That would be the worst. Actually, I think that's the worst way to lose your pet, is to not have closure. Because you'd be wondering all the time. It would drive me nuts, actually. So I'm just putting a regular water station in here because it's not going below zero for the next 4 nights that the forecast says. Actually, I think it's 5 nights. It's going to be above 0. So they don't even need heated water in here anymore. Well, this week anyways. Alright, well, let's see if we can get the rascals back in here. Oh, this is going to be a trick, guys. I bet you they're not going to go in for me. I bet you I'm going to have to catch each one of them separately. Alright, Muscovies. Alright, let's go. Ah, Muscovies. Oh God, you are some dirty ducks. They never even went near the water. In you go. Oh, they're doing really good, actually. Look at this. Oh, good ducks. Are you going to stay in there for me while I get the geese? The geese. Oh man, these guys don't herd worth crap. Okay. Oh, please don't make me chase you. I still have to go put food out on the ice for the coyote. I got things to do there, birds. So let's go into the shed. Come on. Why would you go back into the corner? I'll bring Doug in here and he'll help me. He'd love to chase you guys. Actually, he's running on the outside of the pen here. Doug's getting excited. Okay, they're not going to go in for me. I know, Doug. Oh, please don't make me get the net and do one at a time. Look at them. They're just waiting me out here. In you go. Okay, that's 3. Come on. Get in there, gray guy. He won't go in. Nope, get back in there. Oh, damn. All right, I gotta get the net. Oh. I don't even think I got enough battery power to tape this whole thing. Okay, I don't have much battery power, guys. But I got Doug in here. And we'll get him to give me a hand. That's right, Doug. Okay, Doug, heel. I don't think they'll screw around with me. Doug, heel. He really wants to chase them back. Oh. Oh, geese. Batteries are stone dead, so, but I got 4 in willingly. Now I've got this last guy, which I gotta net him. It's absolutely gorgeous out, and there's 1 duck outside. Look at that. 1 single duck. I have no idea why they're inside. I think it's just habit. They'll be back out. I'm not putting water in the barn until later tonight anyways. Well, before I go to bed, which isn't going to be long, guys. Oh, man. I think I'm coming down with something. You know how you get that drip in the back of your throat just before like a cold comes on? That's exactly what I feel like. I hope I'm not getting sick. All right, so my plan here is I'm going down to the lake. We're going to put the duck liver in one spot and find a good spot for me to dig a hole tomorrow so that I can have a hiding spot so that I can smoke these coyotes when they come in very, very early in the morning. So that seems to be what they're doing now. So let's go on the lake. So earlier today, I was thinking that I was going to put it over there where I had that gun rest in the bulrushes from last fall. But I got thinking to myself, you know, this is the area that they sort of their heightened awareness kicks in, because, you know, I've been shooting at them, so this is the area that they seem to be a little more skittish, because that spot over there, right there's the stick sticking out of the snow, so I could easily dig a 3 or 4 foot hole behind that stick and rest my rifle on it or my shotgun. But the problem is that when they come in this area, like even if I started feeding them right here in the middle, they're still going to be gun shy, I guess, or paranoid, or very heightened awareness. But out here in the lake, which we've already seen, they're basically laughing at us when, you know, I'm yelling bang, and they don't even turn their heads. So let's go and find a good spot out there where I can put some feed. And well, more importantly, a good spot where I can hide in the bulrushes. Well, this is a tough choice, guys. I'm looking around here. The problem is the wind. Because of this warm weather that we're having right now, it's a south wind, which I've got a gut feeling this whole week is going to be a south wind. So no matter where I hide over here, basically behind me right now, which is the best spots to hide, the wind is going to let them know when they're coming up the lake. That's the thing, is I don't know what direction the wind's going to be. If it's a north wind, it's actually in my favor, but right now, like, the wind is blowing directly in my face, which if I was hiding in those tall bulrushes, you know, if I dug a spot there, they'd smell me. My only other option is to hide over there in the bush, which was my original idea, but there's no way if I hide on the tree line that I'm going to get a shot where I'll get, you know, a chance where two of them together with the shotgun. Too far. It'll be a single shot with a rifle, and the way coyotes move, you'll only going to get one because the second one's going to be gone. So the best case scenario of smoking them with a shotgun is right here. But if the wind is south, I'm screwed. So I don't know what to do. I've got to find a good spot to pull off the massacre. Like even right here, well, actually this is not too bad. I can actually, if the wind's bad, I'm gonna feed them right here, because I'll show you. I don't know what the lighting's like right now because it is getting dark. Believe it or not, guys, it's 6:30 already. I'm wiped out. I think what I'll do is tomorrow I'm gonna make a spot inside those bulrushes for a shotgun shot if the wind is a north wind. If not, I'm going to make it over there, which I'll hide in the opening of the trail that comes onto the lake for the ramp. I can hide in the cedar trees over there, and even with a south wind, they're not going to get me because I'm going to be inside the bush, and the wind will basically go by me outside the trees. But that'll be a rifle shot. Shotgun, rifle. So I think that's the plan, guys. I'm gonna put the duck liver right here, and they can have their snack. I've got more duck liver thawed out on the counter for tomorrow. I'm gonna just get them comfortable feeding right here, and then I can smoke them. Hopefully it works. So I've got some really high end. Oh, this is ridiculous, giving them this. Oh, really ridiculous actually, but it's the only thing I have. If I had culled the geese, I'd have a whole bunch of guts, but the geese are, looks like they're going to be on hold this week until the coyotes are taken care of, because that's my top priority, is hunting these guys. But I've got a rabbit squealer too. I'll bring with me when I'm down here, squeal with the rabbit. Bait them, squeal with the rabbit. We'll just make it so enticing that they have to come in to get shot. Basically, is what I'm going to try to accomplish here. Well, there's only 2 Muscovies out. Oh, one ruined. Now looks like chocolate duck. The rest of them are in the barn. They're all in the straw, laying in the straw. Oh man, they're like little kids. Look at that, comfy in the straw. Like they're all going to sleep or something. Chocolate ducks out here though. and 2 Muscovies, females. Gotta go get my supper happening, guys. I'm hungry and I don't feel well. I really hope I'm not coming down with something. That would just suck. Hey, being sick, doing the duck adventure. Honestly, I'm trying to think. I think it's only happened to me once or twice. I'm trying to think. I honestly, I can't even think. I can't remember. Actually, I can't think. I'm not thinking very good right now, actually. But I can't remember. I don't think I've had a cold on the duck adventure. I might be going almost 2 years here, 2.5 years. I just hope I'm not getting one right now. I feel terrible, guys. It's only 8:30. I'm going to bed. There's something wrong. I'm not doing well. I ate a big supper and it didn't even help. I left Doug inside because I don't even want to deal with yelling for a dog, because he's all freaked out. He's been going nuts in the house. Who knows? Something could be close by. I shouldn't say who knows. There probably is, the way Doug's got that sensory perception thing going. But oh man, my throat. It's just dripping. Like, I'm bringing you water, ducks, and I will not be back until morning. It's really warm out. It's like +3 out right now. All right, good night. I can't even talk. Good night, ducks. They're probably going to sleep outside tonight. It's absolutely gorgeous out. I just don't believe how bad I feel. I gotta go to bed. I know, ducks. Good night. Matt needs to crawl into bed and get some serious sleep. Oh, there's my dog waiting for me. Well, there, dog.
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends, and enjoy the show.